It's time for the rundown. Tune in as Amelia and Lori share their must-dos in some of their favorite cities, amuse you with their guilty pleasures, share the unsung promo hero of the week, and help decipher all those impossible text acronyms.
Hello and welcome to episode 7 of The Rundown. I'm Amelia Model, Vice President of Sales at Promo Corner, and joining me is my co-host, Miss Lori Bolton, Vice President of Sales at Logomark. In this episode, we're going to discuss our must-dos in New Orleans, our unsung promo hero of the week, our latest guilty pleasures, and what's the meaning of the emojis and acronyms that I love to torture Lori. So, Lori, how the heck are you?
Amazing, Amelia. I'm good. Just real quick, we are in the middle of a snowstorm. We're expected 16 inches. So talk about taking me from like nothing in California to 16 inches. I don't know what to do.
Cool. Well, before we get started, we have a shout out. Everybody can tell we're twinning. Lori and I are hashtag twinning here.
Yay.
Check out our little pink poof jackets. Lori, who do you want to give a shout out to for giving us this amazing merch?
So cute and warm and fashionable. Absolutely love it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jennifer Dawson at S&S Sales. We absolutely love our gear and we're wearing it proud. And again, just absolutely love this puffer jacket. It's warm and again, stylish. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a light pink, not too pink, but super cute. And thank you so much for making sure that we are stylish when doing these podcasts.
It arrived perfectly. So you got yours the other day. You overnighted it to me so that I could have it to record, and you have snow and I have rain and drizzle, and it's supposed to snow this afternoon. So this is perfect. I had a blanket on my lap earlier, but then I just put this jacket on and now I'm actually toasty. So
nice.
Very cool. Love it.
So nice. So
love it. So you've been dealing with snow,
like a lot of snow, Amelia. And I know you get a ton of snow and you get flights that are canceled. Again, you have to remember, this is all new to me. When I told people we were moving to Arizona, they're like, oh, the heat. Where I'm at in Prescott, we're at 5,400 feet. So it doesn't get like the average temp in the summer is like 87. And then clearly we're getting, 16 inches of snow in 5 days. So I got a call. I was supposed to have a dentist appointment tomorrow and they canceled it because of this. They're closing the office. So I think it's like a big deal in terms of like the city when they get this kind of snow.
I have actually had a lot going on for a change. I don't know why it's all, but so my son, my little guy turned 11. So we had a little birthday get together, very small at a local bowling alley because I didn't want a bunch of boys terrorizing my house. It was much easier just to take them there. Everything was sanitized. They had masks. So we had a birthday party. Chiefs won the AFC division title. And unfortunately, we're recording this before the Super Bowl airs, but Chiefs will have been played at the Super Bowl by the time this airs. Hopefully they won. I don't know. We're playing Tampa Bay and that son of a gun Brady. That's big news that we'll have done. And then we got a new puppy, which I gave you a little sneak peek. He since disappeared with my daughter. I can't really keep track of him. But we got a new little fuzzball. So that's been keeping me busy doing, potty training and just, it's like running after a toddler. Like, where'd he go? Where's he at? Okie dokie. So lots going on. I guess I should have picked Tampa as a city this week. I didn't really pay attention that that's where the Super Bowl was, but instead I picked New Orleans, which happens to be perfect timing because it's Mardi Gras. So by the time this drops, it'll be Mardi Gras. Have you ever been to Mardi Gras? Have you ever been to New Orleans? Let's start there. Let's start simple.
So my first time in New Orleans, I had just turned 21 dating this fun guy. And we knew we could go to New Orleans and get drunk pretty cheap. We heard about hurricanes.
Yeah.
And, we got drunk all right. I mean, not pretty. I felt horrible for the housekeeper the next day. But so first when I was 21, so this is many years ago. And then most recently, the lovely Jolie Porter, She, with Legacy, she had an event there. I'm off on my dates because of last year's a blur. I want to say it was in 2019. And it was so much fun, Amelia. I didn't realize this, but in New Orleans, you can have your own parade. Like, she had a parade for us. Like, it was our parade. We were marching in, it had a police escort. We had one of those amazing bands. I felt kind of special.
That's awesome. And
So
now
cool.
I'm going to message Jolie immediately and tell her if she ever goes to New Orleans, I'd better be on the invite list or we are breaking up. Absolutely. So the first time I went to New Orleans was the year of Y2K. Does everybody remember that? So that would have been, it would have been March of 2000. So 21 years ago.
The world was coming to an end.
The world was going to come to end. The internet couldn't handle it. Everything would end. Baking would end because of rollover. So I was 21 then as well. And it was me and 4 girlfriends. And we went over Mardi Gras. And it was a shit show. Awesome though. But it was complete just drunken mess. Lots of beads. Good time. Smelled like urine. The streets were disgusting. New Orleans was very dirty back then. Hadn't been cleaned. But I've been back twice since then, and both times happened to be women's leadership. They have that at the Omni. So I'd been there both times. The first time they had it there, still went down to Bourbon Street, went out, went to the Cat's Meow, karaoke'd. There are videos of me somewhere singing Vanilla Ice, streaming the internet. But when I was there the last time, I was with Lori Moore, who I work with, and she has a friend that I think she used to nanny for this girl back in the day, but she has a restaurant now. And so she took us around a little bit. So we went to this really cool restaurant called The View, VUE, and it's up on the 14th floor of a building. And so it's down at the edge of the French Quarter. So you go up the elevator and then there's a rooftop deck and you can see like everything. So it was really, really cool because it was something off of the beaten, like traditional downtown Mardi Gras. So yeah, that is my pick. So it is The View down at the far end of the French Quarter. And I can't remember the name of the hotel or building it was in, but it's much fun. So do you have a favorite place? Any place you want to recommend people go?
No, I think if you've never been, it's just an amazing experience. If you want to hear great music, which I love, just to be able to sit in like a little corner and listen to like just amazing music and talent. But it's an experience in itself. Like I can't really, anywhere down in that area, in the French Quarters area, I think is amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. The history, if you're into architecture, historic, there's a lot of museums. So it is a party city, but you can do much more than just partying.
Did you go on, I want to say it was women's leadership or it was Jolie's event, but one of them we went on a pontoon boat to go check out. No. See, this is where I get confused, Amelia. Is it crocodiles or alligators?
One has
one's
somewhere and one's scalier. I don't know. I live in the Midwest. We don't have either.
So there was, anyhow, you had that option, and of course I wanted to go, and they fed them the chicken on the wooden pole. Super cool, amazing creatures, like so stealth in the water, and then boom, they attack. But that was when you were said there's other stuff to do, there's tons.
Yeah. I feel like, is it crocodiles or saltwater and alligators are like freshwater? I don't know. I probably sound really stupid right now. Somebody Google and please correct us. How about that?
Yes. I am not going to pretend to know. I just know that they exist and one's in Florida and one's not.
Okay. Well, now that we are nobody's hero,
I'm no help.
Let's talk about who is the hero. So this week's unsung hero is Carrie Cowden, and she is with Connect the Dots Promotion, and Roger Burnett had nominated her. Again, thank you so much, Roger. So the reason Carrie got nominated, and this is awesome and fun, so she's been involved in numerous charities, and in 1999, back when you could actually do events, she orchestrated a fundraiser that was added to the Guinness Book of World Records for the most participants running in flip-flops. Didn't even know there was such a thing, but so she did a fundraiser,
And I guess she'd been doing lots of these 5Ks, 3Ks. And then is there a 3K? A 5K is 3 miles. Now I'm sounding really stupid.
No, there is. There's a 3K, there's a 5K, and a 10K, I believe.
Okay, you can tell I'm not a runner.
No, when I first started running, I started and worked myself up. So there is, and it's like what I think 1.5 miles or something like that.
Okay,
something like that.
I gauge myself by how many minutes I stay on the treadmill or elliptical by what show I watch. So anyways, Carrie Cowden, Connect the Dots Promotions, scheduled or coordinated a fundraiser that is now in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most participants in a 1K run in flip-flops. How fun is that?
So amazing that Carrie did that. I'm actually going to look that up and see what that's all about. That's amazing.
Yeah, very cool. I love that. That's a great idea. So Carrie, you will be getting a gift in the mail soon. And Roger Burnett, of course, thank you as always for nominating these awesome unsung heroes, all these people that are doing amazing things that we don't hear about on the regular. So I love hearing these stories.
Me too.
Well, I am not a runner, as I just admitted. And I definitely would not run in flip-flops. I'd probably twist my ankle. So my sport of choice is binge watching. My latest sickness has been Cobra Kai. Have you heard of it? No. Laura's looking at me. So Cobra Kai is a Netflix series, and it's based on Karate Kid. So Daniel-san and Johnny, it's them as adults.
Yes.
And they have kids, and they're still, having their issues. I thought it was going to be dumb AF. Like when I heard about it, I was like, I can't. And then my kids were watching it. I was like, okay, if they watched it, let me just see what it's about to make sure it's appropriate. So I watched the first season, and it was a day I'd hurt my back or something. So I was just kind of being down and not moving. I watched the whole season in one day. They are only 30 minutes, so don't shame me too much. But I watched one whole season. And then over the next few days, I finished season 2, and now season 3 is out, and I have 3 episodes left till I finish that, but I'm caught up to my kids. So now I have to wait and watch them with them. But yeah, it's actually, it's cheesy as hell, but it's good. It's funny. It's good.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
If you are a karate kid with Daniel-san.
Do you know what, Amelia? I watched those like over and over and over again. And as a young girl watching Daniel-san, like he was a cutie,
Yeah. They do a lot of flashbacks, which is cool that they integrate into the current series. So like when he's thinking about something or telling stories. So even though Mr. Miyagi has passed in real life, like they'll bring in clips and put in there. And so there's sometimes clips will come on and my daughter will close her eyes. She's like, I haven't seen that one yet. And I was like, well, you have to watch some movies before you watch this. It all kinds of like ties in together. So that's what I've been binge watching.
That is so cool.
So add that one to your
list. That's awesome. Cobra Kai. I've got my whole list from you that I'm going to, once we get into the house and I have stable internet, I'm going to have to like get caught up to you on all this stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So Lori, I'm
here. Can you see me?
Yeah. What's the meaning? We're ready for what's the meaning?
The last episode, you said that I possibly could. So I bought some cards.
Yay. And I bought a new deck of cards. So let's start here. I've picked 3 emoji cards. Have you selected some emoji cards for me?
I have.
Okay, let's see where we are in time. Let's both give each other the emojis. And if we have time, we'll go to the acronyms. And if not, we'll nix that.
Perfect.
So, do you want me to embarrass myself first, or do you want to get embarrassed first?
No, I'm going to give it to you.
Okay. Great. I don't like to be on the receiving end.
I'm going to give you the easy one to start with. Okay.
Okay.
So can you see it right? So it's an umbrella, right? And
I know this. Beach Boys.
Yay, Amelia. So yes, Beach Boys. Again, I started out easy.
Beach and 2 men. Okay, got it.
This you should totally get.
Is that like a soccer net, a film, a plus sign, and a snowflake? Is that what that is?
It's exactly it.
plus snow plus flake.
This is what you do every weekend.
What I do every weekend. I binge watch movies.
You're close.
Movie flakes, movie stars, Netflix and chill.
Woo! Yes.
Do you know what that means, Lori? That is not what I do every weekend. Do you actually know what Netflix and chill means? What the kids? It's a term kids use to talk about things that they don't want their parents. When they say, "Are you going to Netflix and chill?" It means that the kids are hooking up. That's what that means.
I am
so no, I don't do that every weekend. I actually have people. Oh, that's hilarious.
This is what you do.
This is an educational show, folks. Lori just learned what Netflix and chill means.
So I know to say no. But like the kids are older, so if they're telling me they're Netflixing and chilling, I know that what's going on.
That means they're hooking up. That's
dang
what
it. Okay, so this one, both of them are fairly easy, but I'm going to give you this one.
Okay. It's a snowflake with two little monkeys. I want to say snow monkey. No, I was going to say snow bunny, but those are monkeys. That one's throwing me. Is the key part?
You've got the monkeys, right?
Flake, ice monkeys, snow monkeys.
What's another name for ice? Like, where would you find ice?
In the freezer?
Freezer monkeys, no. Want me to give it to you?
Ice. I don't know. Frozen monkeys, ice monkeys, tundra monkeys.
Arctic monkeys.
Arctic monkeys. Ah. Frozen tundra, Arctic. Dang. Those are so close. I was on the right thing.
So much pleasure on the side.
You what?
I love giving these to you. I get so much pleasure. Now I know
Isn't
what
it
you feel.
It's fun to be on this side, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for yours?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is an easy one.
White House.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. Done. Killing it.
If I don't get some of these, I think some of our listeners are going to go, she's hopeless.
It's like the ocean, the waves, and then a telescope.
Yep. I want to say stargazer, but that's not it. Wave rider, wave.
What do you do with it? What do you do with the telescope?
You look for things. You see things.
And it's in
wave seeker, wave watcher,
sea view. Sea view. Okay.
All right.
Now this is a special one, and I tested this on Brandon earlier. He didn't get it, but because you travel a lot to this place, I thought you might get it. You know what country's flag that is?
Mm-hmm.
And then a microphone and a house.
Australia's national anthem.
What's that?
Australia's house.
Yep. And when you sing, it's not. It's
Australian national. No, house. Ah, what is it?
Sydney Opera House.
Oh my gosh!
I thought you'd get that for sure.
They don't
being that you are a
no
Kiwi.
Sorry,
right? Are you a Kiwi? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, Kiwi.
Kiwi. Okay, we ran out of time, so I'm just going to give you one acronym. One acronym to make this really good. And this is a good way to end this. So it is, I'm writing it down, G2CU.
Good to see you.
See, I couldn't even write it fast enough. Yes, woo! And that on an easy note.
See you always.
It was good to see you, Lori. So that was fun. I like doing those emojis, but it definitely makes you sweat a little bit. You're like, oh.
I know. And then sometimes they're like so easy and you're like, darn it. And your mind though gets like, sometimes that first image gets you going a certain direction and it sets the whole thing up for either success or failure. But so much fun.
Yay. All right. That was fun. All right. Thanks again. Shout outs to SNS Activewear and Miss Jen Dawson that hooked us up. I can't wait. It's raining outside. So next time I go on potty duty for the puppy, I'll be wearing this to keep myself warm. All right.
Love it. And this will air the 12th, right? It'll air the 12th. So happy Valentine's. I do love Valentine's. Happy Valentine's.
Yes. And go Chiefs. Woo! Go Chiefs. Mahomesy.
Go Chiefs.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for us this week. We hope everybody had as much fun. I know I had a lot of fun doing the emojis. Be sure to comment and chat in the section. Let us know what your favorite thing to do in New Orleans is and what guilty pleasures you've been up to. Be sure to tune in on February 26th, which is the next episode, and we will be talking about Chicago. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Bye.